So if you are playing around with webhooks and firing API calls, right, then Postman and webhook.is is probably your best friend, right? So I just want to show you very quickly how these two tools work. All right. For Postman, you need to sign up an account. So just go to postman.co and then register an account with your Gmail or something. It takes less than 3 minutes, right, for you to get a new account, right? So when you're done, maybe somewhere around here, this is the home, right? I got a fresh account here, and then you can just scroll down and you look for this thing that says send an API request, and then just click on this. Okay, and then you will see this like fresh, blank page here, right? There's nothing inside here, nor here, right? And then you're good to go, right? And then the other thing is just go to your web browser and type in webhook.is. So that is webhook.is. Okay, and then you should see this. So don't worry about the spinning circle of death here. All right, it's normal. So each time you need to generate a new webhook, you just need to click on this and click OK, and then you will see this changing here, right? And it's okay. That means you got a new webhook. Okay, so a webhook is sort of like a string between two tin cans. Okay, so let me show you. All right, so essentially what you're doing is you are using Postman, okay, to call up, somebody or something at webhook.is, right? And there's something down here that you are using to call somebody is the webhook itself. All right, so let me show you how it works very simply. All right, so just understand that if you are sending from A to B, you're actually trying to post a message over, right? But sometimes the thing is this: from A to B, if B has something that A needs, then you can instead of post, okay, you will switch to a get. All right, so in this case, Postman is trying to get something from webhook.is, right? For example. Okay, so let's do the posting for this video. All right, so we'll go to webhook.is here. We just need to copy this, this webhook. All right, it's basically URL. It acts like a telephone line, and we just need to paste this inside here. All right, and then change this to post. Okay, and don't worry too much about this here. Okay, currently there's no need to set any authorization, no need headers. Okay, but let's say we want to test something, we can start with this. All right, so this is a JSON. So like maybe we will you usually in this format. Okay, and then maybe the text here is test. Okay, and then we hit the send button, and you will see that we have an ID here. All right, so if we go over here, you'll see that the message has been sent over correctly, right? Because this is what you received. Okay, so if you go back here and say you change this to new test and hit the send button, okay, you would have another so-called message delivered successfully from Postman to Webhook. Okay, so it's very simple. And if you generate a new URL, okay, this thing will be erased, and then now we need to copy this. All right, now if you were to hit this again, okay, you work because that previous webhook has not been deleted, but then because this is a new telephone line, the message is not sent to this account. All right, so if you want it to be sent to this current account here, we have to go back and replace this with a new webhook. Now, if we hit the send button, the message will be sent here. Okay, so if you're new to Postman, or if you're new to webhook.is, or if you're new to this whole thing of API calls, right, then I would imagine, these two tools to be very useful, and it's absolutely free. Okay, and lots of developers that I know, or people who are, even if they're hobbyists, and they're into, say bot building, for example, like building simple chatbots. They would find Postman very useful, but don't let the interface scare you. All right, and if you are, say, testing out all the different API based on the documents that you find, okay, in all the LLMs, right? It could be Perplexity, it could be OpenAI, etc., etc. Okay, you would find Postman very useful because it gives you a nice, clean, interface for you to test stuff out. Okay, and then when stuff don't work, maybe what you can do is just copy the JSON here, the response, and then paste it into say OpenAI and ask them, hey, I sent this, and I get this back, and I just want to know like what's going on. Oh, just one more thing to add. All right, when you see 200 here, okay, it means the message has been sent successfully. Okay, and if you see 400, okay, basically it's not good. There's an error. You have to go find the error. And if you see 500, there's another error, but it's a different type of error. It's probably some error with the server. All right, so it's not your fault. As for 200, you know that this is the favorite number when you're testing webhook. You always want to see and experience success, and you always want to see the number 200. Okay, all right, so that's all for this video. I will see you in the next one. Bye now.